The land of Mongolia was vast, a place of wide, open plains known as steppes. Winters were bitterly cold, and summers surprisingly hot and dry. Strong winds swept across the flat land, demanding resilience from its inhabitants. The Mongols were nomadic, moving with their herds of horses, sheep and goats. These animals provided essential resources like food, clothing and shelter. Their homes, called gurs, were portable, suiting their constant movement. Society was tribal, with many clans competing for scarce resources. Frequent conflicts arose over water and grazing land. Loyalty was primarily to one's family and clan, not a unified nation. The harsh environment honed their skills in horse riding and archery. Men, women, and children were all adept riders and hunters. They navigated the steppes with an understanding of weather and seasons. This land forged a hardy people, prepared for any challenge. Their world demanded constant vigilance and adaptability. The Mongols' way of life was a testament to their resilience and ingenuity. They thrived in a land where only the toughest survived. The steppes shaped their identity and way of life. Their skills and lifestyle would soon impact the world beyond. The Mongols were ready for the challenges that lay ahead. Their nomadic existence was both a necessity and a strength. The steppes were their home, and they knew it intimately. This knowledge and resilience would soon propel them to greatness. The Mongols were a people forged by their environment, ready to make history. A boy named Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan, was born into hardship. His father, a minor clan leader, was poisoned by rivals, leaving Temujin's family vulnerable. Abandoned by their clan, his mother raised him amidst poverty and danger. This harsh upbringing instilled resilience and leadership in Temujin. He began gathering followers, showing courage and strategic acumen. Key alliances with leaders like Kublai Khan and childhood friend Jamuka bolstered his strength. Despite betrayals, Temujin's reputation grew after rescuing his kidnapped wife, Borte. His victories attracted more warriors, drawn by his fairness and ruthlessness. He systematically defeated rival tribes, uniting the Mongols under his leadership. In 1206, a Kurultai recognized him as Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. For the first time, the Mongol tribes were united, forming a new nation. Genghis Khan provided laws and a common purpose, setting the stage for expansion. His leadership transformed the Mongols into a formidable force. The unification marked the beginning of a new era for the Mongols. Genghis Khan's vision extended beyond the steppes, aiming for global influence. His strategic mind and charismatic leadership were key to his success. The Mongols were now a united force, ready to conquer new territories. Genghis Khan's legacy was just beginning, with the world soon to feel its impact. The path to unity was fraught with challenges, but it forged a powerful empire. Genghis Khan's leadership was pivotal in transforming the Mongols. The united Mongol nation was poised for greatness under his rule. The stage was set for the Mongols to make their mark on history. Genghis Khan's vision and leadership would soon change the world. Genghis Khan transformed his united nation into a powerful military force. The Mongol army was disciplined, organized in a highly efficient decimal system. Masters of cavalry warfare, their small, tough horses allowed rapid movement. Warriors were expert archers, capable of shooting accurately while riding. Their speed and firepower made them a formidable force on the battlefield. Mongol tactics were clever, using feigned retreats to outmaneuver enemies. Psychological warfare spread terror, often leading to city surrenders. Siege engines, learned from others, helped conquer fortified cities. Genghis Khan first targeted nearby kingdoms, proving the Mongol war machine's superiority. They adapted and learned from each conquest, incorporating new technologies. Engineers and scholars were often spared for their valuable skills. The Mongol conquests began in earnest, reshaping the world. Their military prowess and strategic brilliance were unmatched. The Mongols' ability to adapt was key to their success. Genghis Khan's leadership and vision drove their conquests. The Mongol army's efficiency and discipline were crucial. Their tactics and strategies were innovative and effective. The Mongols' conquests were swift and decisive. Genghis Khan's legacy was built on military genius. The Mongol Empire's expansion was unstoppable. Their impact on the world was profound and lasting. The Mongols' military achievements were unparalleled. Genghis Khan's empire was a testament to his leadership. After successes in East Asia, Genghis Khan turned west to Central Asia. The Khwarezmian Empire, spanning Persia and Uzbekistan, became his target. Initially seeking trade, Genghis Khan's envoys were killed, prompting invasion. In 1219, the Mongol army swept into Central Asia, outmaneuvering and destroying Khwarezmian forces. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara fell swiftly, showcasing Mongol power. The campaign demonstrated the Mongols' strategic brilliance and ferocity. From Central Asia, Mongol forces pushed further, reaching the edges of Europe. Generals Jebe and Subutai led a reconnaissance, defeating Georgian and Rus's forces. The Mongol armies seemed unstoppable, adapting to different terrains and enemies. Their logistical planning was remarkable, sustaining large armies far from home. A system of relay stations called yams provided fresh horses and supplies. The empire expanded at an incredible rate, laying a vast foundation. Genghis Khan's vision extended across continents, reshaping the world. The Mongol Empire's reach was vast, connecting diverse cultures. Their conquests broke down barriers between East and West. The Mongols' impact on global history was profound. Their military campaigns were both strategic and ruthless. The Mongol Empire's expansion was unprecedented. Genghis Khan's legacy was one of ambition and change. The Mongols' influence extended far beyond their borders. Their empire was a testament to their power and vision. The Mongol conquests reshaped the political landscape. Genghis Khan's empire was a force to be reckoned with. The Mongol Empire's vast reach was a defining feature of its legacy. Genghis Khan's death in 1227 marked a turning point for the empire. His third son, Ogadai, was chosen as successor, continuing expansion. Under Ogadai, Mongol armies pushed into Russia and Europe, achieving significant victories. The capital city of Karakorum was established, symbolizing Mongol power. Succession was complex, with rivalries among Genghis Khan's descendants. After Ogadai's death, power struggles ensued, leading to division. Mongol Khan, Tolui's son, became Great Khan, continuing expansion. He sent Hulagu to conquer the Middle East, famously sacking Baghdad. Kublai was sent to rule China, marking a shift in focus. The empire's unity was fragile, with territories becoming like separate kingdoms. Mongke's death in 1259 led to a civil war between Kublai and Arik Boka. Kublai emerged victorious, but the empire effectively split. It divided into four main successor states: the Golden Horde, Ilkhanate, Chagatai Khanate, and Yuan Dynasty. The unified Mongol Empire was no more, but its legacy endured. The division marked the end of an era for the Mongols. The successor states continued to influence their regions. The Mongol Empire's fragmentation was inevitable. The legacy of Genghis Khan's empire was complex and lasting. The Mongol Empire's impact on history was profound. The division highlighted the challenges of maintaining such a vast empire. The successor states carried on the Mongol legacy. The Mongol Empire's influence persisted despite its fragmentation. The story of the Mongol Empire was one of ambition and division. The Mongol Empire's legacy was both powerful and enduring. The Mongol Empire's division marked a new chapter in history. Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson, emerged as a key figure in the Mongol Empire. After Mongke's death, Kublai became Great Khan in 1260, focusing on China. He aimed to conquer the southern Song dynasty, a lengthy and challenging task. In 1271, Kublai proclaimed the Yuan Dynasty, marking a new era for China. He established his capital at Dadu, now Beijing, adopting Chinese customs. Kublai employed Chinese officials, though Mongols held top positions. By 1279 he completed the conquest of the southern Song, uniting China under foreign rule. Kublai's reign brought stability, promoting agriculture, infrastructure, and cultural exchange. He repaired the Grand Canal, facilitating trade and transport. Kublai welcomed foreign travelers including Marco Polo, who introduced Europe to China's wonders. Despite successes, Kublai faced challenges, including failed military campaigns against Japan and Java. Resentment from some Chinese persisted, viewing Mongols as conquerors. After Kublai's death in 1294, the Yuan dynasty weakened, facing internal conflicts and rebellions. The Yuan dynasty was eventually overthrown in 1368, restoring native Chinese rule under the Ming dynasty. Kublai's legacy was one of cultural exchange and transformation. The Yuan dynasty marked a significant period in Chinese history. Kublai's reign was a time of both achievement and challenge. The Mongol influence on China was profound and lasting. Kublai's leadership was pivotal in shaping the Yuan dynasty. The Yuan dynasty's impact on China was significant. Kublai's vision and leadership left a lasting mark on history. The Yuan dynasty was a testament to Mongol influence in China. Kublai's reign was a defining period in the Mongol Empire's history. The Yuan dynasty's legacy was both complex and enduring. The Mongol Empire, the largest land empire in history, connected diverse cultures. Though it fragmented, its impact was immense, particularly in trade. The Mongols secured the Silk Road, ushering in the Pax Mongolica, or Mongol Peace. This period saw a surge in trade and cultural exchange across Asia. Ideas, technologies, and goods moved freely, influencing societies worldwide. Gunpowder, the magnetic compass, and printing techniques spread along these routes. The Mongols tolerated different religions, fostering interaction among Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. However, their conquests involved immense destruction, leaving a mark of fear. The Mongols unintentionally spread the Black Death, a devastating plague, along trade routes. Despite the destruction, the Mongol Empire reshaped the world. breaking down barriers between East and West. It influenced political development in many regions, including Russia, which was under Mongol rule for over 200 years. The memory of Genghis Khan endures, seen as a national hero in Mongolia today. The Mongol Empire remains a subject of fascination, a story of ambition and change. Its legacy is one of both destruction and connection, reshaping global history. The Mongol Empire's influence on trade and culture was profound. The legacy of the Mongols is complex, marked by both innovation and brutality. The Mongol Empire's impact on history is undeniable. The story of the Mongols is one of incredible ambition and transformation. The Mongol Empire's legacy continues to captivate historians and scholars. The Mongol Empire's influence on the world was both profound and lasting. The Mongol Empire's story is one of both conquest and connection. The Mongol Empire's legacy is a testament to its power and reach. The Mongol Empire's impact on global history is enduring. The Mongol Empire's legacy is a complex tapestry of influence and change. The Mongol Empire's story is one of ambition, conquest, and legacy.